Why is user consent crucial for startup data privacy compliance? Imagine sharing your personal information online and not knowing how it's being used. That's why understanding why user consent matters is so important for startups. When a startup collects data from users, it needs a legal reason to do so. Data privacy laws like the General Data Protection Regulation requiring startups to get clear and specific permission before handling personal data. This permission is called user consent. It's not just about being polite, it's about following the law and respecting people's rights. Without proper consent, startups risk legal trouble, including hefty fines and damage to their reputation. Getting user consent helps startups prove they are processing data legally. It shows they have a valid reason, like the user agreeing to it. This is called a lawful basis for data processing. Consent is one of 6 legal bases under data privacy laws. It also builds trust with users. When people see that a startup is upfront about data use and asks for permission, they feel more comfortable sharing their information. This openness encourages more engagement and loyalty. Transparency is another key reason. Clear consent requests explain what data is being collected, why it's needed, and who might see it. This helps prevent misunderstandings and complaints. Plus, consent gives users control. They can choose to accept or decline data collection and can withdraw that consent at any time. This aligns with their rights to access, correct, or delete their data later on. For startups, ignoring consent rules can mean big penalties. Data privacy authorities can impose fines that could be thousands or even millions of dollars. This is especially risky for new businesses with limited resources. To stay compliant, startups should create simple consent forms that stand out from other legal documents. They should also have easy-to-understand privacy policies explaining data use. Implementing mechanisms for users to opt in before data collection begins and to withdraw consent anytime is essential. Keeping records of when and how users gave consent is also important. Some startups go further by doing data protection impact assessments and appointing data protection officers to oversee compliance. They also need to ensure third-party providers follow data privacy rules through data processing agreements. Starting with user consent from day one helps startups embed privacy into their operations. It creates a strong foundation for data governance and prepares them for growth. In the end, user consent isn't just a legal requirement. It's a way to show respect for users and protect their rights while building a trustworthy business.